Now then, guys, welcome to Strasz Gaming. I'm Luke. This is Season 5, Episode 5 of my York City Road to Glory on Football Manager 2018. And we finally lost against Shrewsbury. But we'll show you what we've been doing. So last time out, we did the FA Cup. We beat Rochdale 5-1, played Exeter in the FA Cup, and form has dropped off a lot. To be honest with you, one win out of 5 matches at one win. We had a draw against Bristol Rovers away. Unfortunately, it was, to be honest with you, they deserved the win. We kind of mugged the draw out of them. Yes, we went 2-1 ahead. They deserved to get the other goal. We then got knocked out of the FA Cup by Exeter. Dominic McAllister got himself sent off. Again, another red card. We've got a problem with discipline at the minute with red cards. We then played Stevenage in one hell of a match that was. Sam Tokes scored a stupid own goal. We then pulled one back. We then went 2-1 up. Then Kennedy scored a goal for them, and Kyle Taylor then scored another goal. He came off the bench, by the way, to score 2 goals, which is really good. We then just played Shrewsbury, and they just absolutely annihilated us. No one really turned up. We're having problems with injuries. Just striker-wise, obviously McAllister out injured. Out suspended. Tony Gomez is just coming back from injury now. Hasn't played since. So we've been struggling just with the team a little bit, I think, fitness-wise and all the games we've played. But today, we're going to be playing Eastleigh. They're in 7th place. It's just going to be the Eastleigh match. It was going to be this Shrewsbury match, but I didn't hit record. I didn't need to tell you that. But it'll only be another short episode. We'll play Eastleigh. I was looking through some of these teams that we want to play, and I think Port Vale, the only other one that's kind of up there. I don't want to keep showing you the teams at the bottom of the league, the games we should win. Maybe the teams that are fighting for the playoff position. So, yeah, Port Vale, maybe that one is the next episode. I do, depending on how much I play. There's still a long way to go this season. But at the minute, if we have a quick look at the league, we are top of the league, 39 points. We're 4 points clear, even with that loss. So it's still not too bad. We've got a big gap on the Exeter in 4th place in the playoff positions. So far, so good. I feel like automatic promotion. Well, we're only in November, so it's too soon to think, but I think we should get automatic promotion. If we don't, something really bad's happened. And if we don't even get into the playoffs, something's really bad's been happening, and I'll probably be sacked. So fingers crossed, we'll still keep going how we're going, and we can move up another league. I don't want League 2 anymore. I want to progress League 1. I want to be in League 1 for a short period of time. 1 season, maybe get promoted again. Big ask. But get out of League 1, Championship, and then we can start building to be a Premier League team. But I know it's a massive ask, and we're still a long way to go. So anyway, let's get into this match. I'm not submitting the team. Let's show you what we're doing first. Don't just do that. Come on. Hopefully it hasn't broke. No, it hasn't. That's fine. So this is the team we're going to line up against Eastleigh. Simpson in goal. Jackson, Rowe and Taylor is my back 3. Tonks and Hale as my wing backs. Smith, Oldacre, Kyle Taylor, Ossamer and Edmondson up front. We've got an injury to Curtis Davis. He's out injured for not too long, 3 weeks. Again, another injury. I'm going to start Oldacre just for the fact that he can play in that position. We've got Davenport, we've got Hutchinson, we've got Rowform. We've got plenty of midfielders, but no one can really play in that deep line playmaker role, which I've been playing Christian Davis in. Everyone else is like defensive midfielders. So we'll just, see how it goes. Tony Gomez is on the bench. I'll bring him on near the end of the game. I'm not going to start him. I want to start him, but he's not quite fit. He's not ready yet. So why rush him? We've got Edmondson and we've got Ossamer on the pitch. They are scoring goals. Taylor's scoring goals for us as well. The other strikers we've got Lucas. He's just not performing at all. Have we got anyone else? I've just banged a load of people in the under 23, so it's a little bit easier. The Brandon Williams experiment is dropped to the bench now. We've got Nico back. Again, I probably should be starting Nico, but his match sharpness isn't there. Nico may get a run out. But other than that, that's how the team's going to line up. So let's get straight into this game. Oldacre is struggling to match sharpness. Well, that'd be fine. He'll be all right. We need to win this game. I feel like as well, because the fact I'm constantly on attacking, I should maybe drop it down a little bit. I think because we're pushing, we don't have a full attacking team out there. We don't have McAllister. We don't have Tony Gomez on the pitch. We're just not finishing. Maybe should just drop it down a little bit, go on standard just to see how the games go. But for the time being and sticking on attacking, we are at home. We owe Eastleigh after last time. Yes, let's give them that. They like it when you say that. Right, kick-off. Let's get an early goal. It's nice to see us as well on the 40-point mark. Well, we're not there yet, but if we draw the 40-point mark in November, it's good to see. Again, look at the goal difference. So our goal difference is so superior to anyone else's as well. So that's going to come in handy for us. We've won 11, drawn 7, only lost the 2. 25 minutes into this half. We've got a couple of yellow cards out there already. Edmondson and Hale on yellows. So again, I'm going to have to make some subs at half-time, which is annoying. Well, not at half-time, but at some point in the match, because I don't want them being sent off. We lose the ball, though. Taylor loses out. Ball plays over the top. Just hopefully no one dives in. Yes, their player's injured. That's unlucky. Lucky deflection they've got there. And they're on the attack. Is that a penalty? No, Tonks with a good tackle. Now can we counter? Osama picks the ball up. Runs down that wing. We've got Edmondson in the middle. Tries to find him. Doesn't find him. Oldacre to Edmondson to Taylor. There we go. Kyle Taylor pops up in that position quite a lot. That is goal number 9 for him this season. And I can't remember the last time I got a midfielder that ended up with at least 10 goals in a season. Not for York anyway, at least. And I struggle with my Leicester save as well for getting midfielders to score. Right, Taylor's in. Taylor scores. 1-0. That's what we want to see. I don't like Luke Hale on a yellow. He's already been sent off twice this season already. If he gets sent off again, it'll be just wages will be docked. Edmondson, I don't mind him being on a yellow. We'll just see how it goes. But he had a good assist then. Highlight. Hopefully we can win this ball. We do. Jackson plays it to Hale. He plays it over the top for Edmondson. Can he get the cross in for Osama? He can't, but Oldacre picks the ball up to Smith. Smith for his first goal, is it, for York? I can't remember him scoring a goal. Lovely strike. Will it say? Yes, that's his first ever goal. He's done well since we brought him in. He really has. I like this free transfer market. I think I did look at him before to try and sign him and he didn't want to join us. And I think just for the fact that he hasn't got a club and he's just sat not playing football. He's coming for, yeah, I'll play for York. And he's been a good addition to this team in midfield. Right, half-time is looming. We're 2-0 up. Not been any highlights, but that's 42 points. Chesterfield are slowly just keeping it there. 4 points behind us, and they're not letting off the gas. They're not going to lose, are they? They're not going to let us run away with this league just yet. I'm very happy with how things are going. It's just everyone's delighted. I don't need to do anything else. And that was a very weird kickoff. It just kind of hit Taylor, really. And, yeah. Right, that's the end of that highlight. They've only had the one shot. We've had 5. So we've had all the possession. Where are we? See, they were kind of battling for the playoffs. They're in 8th place at the minute. So, yeah, we're stuck in their kind of plans of trying to get into the playoff. But look how tight it is down here. Any one of these can still challenge for the league. We're not that... Yes, we're 12 points ahead of 8th. But still... If they won every match, then we kind of came off the ball. But Edmondson's in. Edmondson hits the crossbar. He hasn't scored for a while. I think the last goal he scored was literally a gift of a goal. But we are going to be taking him off. Because he's on a yellow card. Tony Gomez is coming back. Let's give him 20 minutes. They said 75 minutes, so surely you can come on and play. I don't like Luke Hale being on the yellow card, so I'm going to bring on Nico. Again, he's been performing really well this season, Nico has. So let's get him out there, get him some match sharpness back into him. He's been out injured. Both of them are recovering from injury. Matt Smith is looking a bit tired out there. Oldacre's had a very good game. Taylor's had a good game. Osama's, he's been all right. We need McAllister back. Right, big ball over the top. Are we going to get there first? We are. Taylor, the defender. What's his name? Anthony? I'm going to say Anthony. It's probably not, but that's a great tackle. It just gets confusing with 2 Taylors on the team, doesn't it? Kyle. Right, Smith, Oldacre, we're playing it nice. Gomez, there he is. Can he get an assist or a goal in his first game back from injury? We don't know what that was from Tonks there. Just absolutely ruined our ruined it for us. Right, so I am going to drop it to control. Let's try and see this match out. The other game where we drew 2-2, not the Exeter game, the one before Exeter, I went defensive as well, and when we went 2-1 up, and I feel like that was a bad move, so I'm not going to go defensive. I'm just going to leave it how we're going. Let's just go attacking still. Matt Smith is looking tired out there. I'm going to have to take him off, but we've got Rothorn that can come on, or we've got Davenport. I might bring on Davenport, to be honest with you. They do the same role, but Davenport can pop up and score a goal every now and again. Taylor as well, conditioning is looking a bit tired. I do need to rest the team. I think we've got a bit of a break coming up, which is much needed. But a corner to Eastleigh. Don't let them score. God's sake. We just can't get this. What can we do? Encourage the team. I don't want them to score another one. So this comes from a corner. We haven't defended it properly. Yeah, he's just completely unmarked. I'm going to go back attacking though. Let's not control. Let's go back attacking. Again, I should have really start once we've got the lead. Maybe bring on a defensive midfielder, try and show up the midfield a little bit. But they're on the attack again now. They're going to come out of nowhere and have a great comeback and win. And they've just scored another goal. Jesus Christ, what is going on here? Really? Eastleigh are having the comeback of all comebacks. 2-0 down. And this York City team are slowly falling apart. And I generally just think it's due to tiredness, due to not rotating the defenders. Just all in all, we don't look that tired. They look even more tired than us. But at the minute, I think teams have found us out. I don't really know what I can do to change it. I really don't. Maybe should have dropped it down to standard control counter. I don't know when we've gone up. But Taylor, it's just poor passes. Some poor passes in midfield. And they look like they're going to be pushing on to get the fourth goal. And us not to get the equaliser. Lewis, there we go. Here's their fourth. He looked a little bit offside. Yeah. We're slowly falling apart, guys. And there's only a 1 point gap. And I don't really know what to do. We're 2-0 up. And they've come back. It's now 4-2. And we're still on attacking. This is not what we want to see. Brings Eastleigh right into question, doesn't it? Back into 5th place. Full time, 4-2. There you go, guys. You've seen us lose. And when was the last time you saw us lose? Things are falling apart a little bit. We're looking frustrated. Yes, we are. Unlucky boys. I'm not going to go hard on them because I've gone hard on them for the past few games. We do have a nice big gap though now. I think there's a 2-week gap of games. We're getting into December. We're getting towards the transfer window as well. I've transfer listed a couple of players. Hope we can bring some. Maybe I need to bring more defenders in. I think if I can get more defenders in, but I'm not too sure about it. Right, so it is tightening up a lot now. 39 points for us, 38 points for Chesterfield, 35 for Wimbledon. So we've still got a bit of a gap on Shrewsbury, but it's a game. Something in my eye, god damn it. Yeah, bit of a gap on Shrewsbury. Don't need to panic just yet. We're halfway through this season. We're only expected to finish mid-table. So even if we just get into the playoffs and do that, it's still a good season. But I want to win this league. I really do. But we've got Tony Gomez back from injury. We've got McAllister back for the next game. We've got 2 weeks just to relax and just think about what we've done. Think about where we are. I'm going to rest the team a little bit. Hang on, if it lets me rest the team. There we go. I'm going to rest the team. No, I don't want to move them all there. Well, how do you rest them? Training, rest. Let's give them a good... I'm going to give them a 3-day rest. 3 days of rest. We've got 2 weeks off. Rest them for 3 days so they can just chill out, and then we'll be back at some point around the Port Vale game, I think, maybe. Depends who's who. If it starts getting a bit thing, but we've just had back-to-back losses. So we had a massive 15 unbeaten run going on. And I thought maybe we could break the record that was set in 1974 when they won 20. Well, they were unbeaten for 21 games. Didn't happen. Did not happen. And I think it's all because we lost 5-0 in the Checker Trade Trophy to Newcastle because I didn't bother, really. And then, yeah, we've only got one result out of that. But I'm sure we'll bounce back. We've got Crawley next. I've got Morecambe. They're all mid-table teams, all teams that we should be winning. But, I should stop saying but. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you're new, leave a like, subscribe, do all the usual things. Comment below. Let me know what you think to the series so far. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See you in a bit.